The title is Counting the Dead. Counting the dead means to count the number of deaths due to COVID 19. And what is the best way to count the deaths due to COVID 19? The best way is measuring excess death. Excess death means the death beyond normal deaths. Let us suppose this is a time period. Let us suppose June month, and we take June month 2020, 2019, 2018, and we saw what was the normal death rate in the June month period. So let us suppose that 2018 the number of death people were 100, in 2019 110, in 2020 125, and suddenly we saw in the month of June 2021, in the month of June, the death rate was, you can say that 425. 425, then you can say that general death rate in the month of June is 100 or 125. So 325 is going excess, so you can call it excess death, and you may attribute this death to COVID-19. So measuring excess death is the best possible way to estimate, means to calculate the count of COVID-19 deaths. So how many people got dead due to COVID-19, you can measure it by the excess death. The real time mortality impact, mortality rate means the, you can say that mortality rate means the number of people, the death of people. Impact means influence or effect of the COVID-19 pandemic means a widespread disease, a disease that is common to world, is an important statistical measure. It is an, you can say that, very important steps to guide policy responses. We want to make policy against COVID-19, but before making our policy, we should decide the what is the mortality rate, and we should know the exact figure of the number of deaths. But measuring the actual count is not an easy task. So you can say that to count the number of deaths is also an difficult task. WHO in January 2021 had estimated based on excess deaths. So WHO tried to count the number of deaths in January 2021 based on excess deaths data in Europe and the American continents. So by the WHO, the effort was done in Europe and America to count the excess deaths. That actual deaths were at least 1.6 times over the official count. And what WHO found? WHO found that the actual deaths were, you can say that, almost 1.6 times great, 1.6 times over the official count. So the problem of undercounting. So everywhere we see the problem of undercounting. Undercounting means we are not counting the exact data, and we are every time showing the number of deaths below the actual level. Even in mature public health systems across the developed world, and the scenario is everywhere same, the scenario is same everywhere across the developed world. You cannot say that this is the condition in underdeveloped countries. No, even in developed countries we see the problem of undercounting. When official counting is done, it is not done accurately. If 100 people died out of any event, then the government data will show only 80 or 70 people dead, is largely. So the problem of undercounting is largely because patients who die due to cardiovascular means heart related issues among others, even after apparent recovery from COVID-19, are sometimes not tracked and registered as COVID-19 related deaths. So what does editorial say here is that the problem of undercounting is because many patients they may die because of some cardiovascular issues, or they may have some other diseases, and they may die, and it is possible that they died because of that disease. Even after apparent means something that is very clear. So we saw that patients clearly recovered from COVID-19, but died after some time because of any other illness, है ना. So we do not track these patients, है ना, and do not register their death, है ना, do not register as COVID-19 related deaths. This is why in Kerala, that was the reason, है ना, that was the reason in Kerala what we saw, with 100% registration of deaths and a relatively low case fatality rate, है ना. Yeah, low case fatality rate means, when if you say that the fatality rate is low, it means the number of deaths is low. 100% registration of death. So in Kerala, what is being done is that Kerala is registering every death that is happening in its territory, है ना. Following criticism about the methodology, है ना, that is why in Kerala, following criticism about the methodology to evaluate. Methodology means the way, है ना, your way. To evaluate means to count, to assess whether a death was related to COVID-19. So you can say that the Kerala government faced criticism, है ना, because the method it was adopting for evaluating the death, है ना, of related to COVID-19. The health administration in the districts, rather than a state level audit committee, will now audit deaths. Now what will happen in Kerala is that the health administration, है ना, so death will be counted district wise, rather than what was happening before, rather than a state level audit. Audit means you can say that to know exactly what is happening, है ना, a state level audit committee. So you can say that previously Kerala established a audit committee, and the work of audit committee was to give the figure of deaths. But now the audit related to deaths will be conducted by health administration of every district. But there is another class of undercounting across states. So we saw in many states undercounting is being done, है ना. You can say that exact counting is still not being done, where health bulletins mislead. Sometimes what is happening in many states, what is happening, health bulletins mislead means misguide by reporting a lower number of cases and deaths, है ना. So official figures are given, and in these official reports the lower number of cases and deaths are being shown. This is the case with Bihar, where the reported toll was suddenly increased by 72% following a health department review. So in Bihar we saw, है ना, what we saw, that when a health department reviewed the number of deaths of people, so it suddenly increased by 72%. It means Bihar was continuously undercounting the number of deaths. After the Patna High Court found discrepancy means you can say that there is a discrepancy if there is a mismatch in figures cited by different agencies in Buxar district. So what recently happened in Buxar district of Bihar is that the number of deaths, you can say that the figures related to the number of deaths were given by so many agencies, and these figures were, you can say that totally different, है ना. One agency was showing the number of death 100, another agency was showing death 200, and another one showing 300. So when there was so much discrepancies, then Patna High Court, it was instructed by the Patna High Court that a health department would review the number of deaths, and when health department reviewed the deaths, it was found that the number of deaths increased by 72%. Bihar is among the states in India with the lowest civil registration of deaths. So you can say that Bihar, the condition of Bihar is not good in India when we say that the lowest civil registration of deaths है ना. So you can say that with barely 34. So the total deaths happening in Bihar, total deaths happening in Bihar, and out of that total only 34.1% is being recorded of the dead being registered है ना. So you can say that in Bihar not every death is being registered according to the civil registration system report of 2018 है ना. So CRS 2018, the report of CRS 2018 says that in Bihar only 34% of dead were registered. Estimations of the actual count of the dead are difficult to obtain in other states such as UP as well. Editorial says that okay, in Bihar it is a problem, and you can say that in UP it is also a problem to calculate the exact number of dead people, okay, where public health systems are poor है ना. So editorial says that like Bihar, UP है ना, these are the states where public health system is not in good condition and neither the infections nor deaths have been effectively tracked है ना. And in these areas or in these states है ना, in these states infection was not, you can say that, checked है ना, especially in rural areas है ना. So we do not have exact idea है ना what is the condition in rural area as far as COVID-19 is concerned, where many have died outside of hospital. So in rural areas many people died outside of hospitals and their death was not registered, and it is not sure whether they died out of COVID-19 or they died out of any other illness. One method to assess means to evaluate the actual number of deaths due to COVID-19 is by calculating the excess death. So editorial says that this is the best way to calculate the actual number of deaths by the COVID-19 है ना. So you should count, you should measure excess deaths during the given period when the pandemic has raged है ना. Pandemic means a widespread disease है ना. Here we are talking about coronavirus है ना. Rage, when something rage है ना, if you can say that any event है ना, so rage means to happen in a violent way, to happen in a strong way है ना. So you can take a particular time period and in that time period you should check the normal deaths and excess deaths compared to the baseline mortality. Mortality means same, mortality means death rate occurring in similar time frames before the pandemic. So same in the beginning of the editorial I explained you that how to calculate excess death है ना. Same has been explained here that we have a baseline mortality है ना. Like for June month period we know what was the figure during 2020, we know what was the figure during 2019, what was the figure during 2018. Now suddenly we faced second wave of coronavirus during June 2021 है ना. So we should see what is the excess death है ना. So we can easily count the number of people died due to COVID-19. This exercise also works best if death registrations are relatively high. Okay, but this exercise can work efficiently if every death is being registered है ना, which should be possible in most districts as registration of deaths has improved to 76% according to CRS 2018. The CRS 2018 report says that number of deaths is being registered है ना. So you can say that a significant improvement has been seen. Now 76% of deaths are being registered in every district. Excess deaths analysis in Gujarat, Chennai and Kolkata based on collation means a comparison of preliminary registration data by news organizations suggest that they were nearly 10, 5 and 7 times higher. Okay, so if we talk about Gujarat, Chennai and Kolkata, first of all the official data were released, है ना, the official data that the number of deaths were released by, you can say that, officially. And after that when excess death was counted, so it was 10 times, 5 times and 7 times higher. In Gujarat it was 10 times, in Chennai it was 5 times, and in Kolkata it was 7 times higher respectively, है ना. Then reported fatalities during the second wave. So the death which was reported and the excess deaths, है ना, when we the excess death which was calculated after some time, है ना, so there was a big difference in these two data. If the CRS data sets maintained by the Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India, so CRS data is prepared by the Office of Registrar General and Census means counting of people, Census Commissioner of India, besides mean in addition to state registrars, and so this is the work of state registrars and Office of Registrar General, and municipal officers, and so they count the number of death with a good quality of registration, so they register every, you can say that, every data are made available. So editorial says that if these agencies provide data, it would enable better estimation of the actual mortality figures. So if these agencies provide data, then we can become efficient to determine the exact mortality figure and exact death rate. In the meantime, है ना, in the meantime means, okay, at that time only honest reporting of the deaths will help provide better mitigation. Mitigation means reduction. Mitigation means to reduce something, है ना. Better mitigation strategies. Here mitigation strategy means the strategy which will help against coronavirus, है ना. Here mitigation strategy means the strategy which will help us against coronavirus. So editorial says that if sincerely the deaths are registered, है ना, so these data will help us in mitigation strategies against the coronavirus.